You're supposed to go get it. Go get your piggy. Hello, Merriweather. Hello, Paige Wallington. Hello, Bernie. Hello, Rog Dog Pop. Hello, Donna Stivers. Good morning, Julie Flanagan. Good morning, Bernice. Good morning, Ms. Joan. Ms. Joan. That reminds me of, what was the show? With Bonnie Franklin and Valerie Bertinelli from the 70s. Hello, Christina Johnson. Hello, Lisa Thompson. What was the show? My mom used to love it. I don't know if you know who Bonnie Franklin is. She was about what was the song? She was like a 40-year-old single woman raising two kind of teenage daughters. One was Valerie Bertinelli, and there was a janitor named Schneider that worked there. She went by Ms. Miss Joan. Ms. Joan. I'm drinking. A little bit of water. It looks like there's a frozen chunk of lemonade at the bottom, and just a little bit of water. I must say, hello, Joey. Hello, U.S. Army soldier. Thank you so much for following the host. Hello, Hendricks. What was the show? Somebody help me. It starred Bonnie Franklin, I think. Hello, Dennis. Little redhead kind of fireball. She was raising two young ladies, Valerie Bertinelli and something Mackenzie. And there was a janitor that worked in her place named Schneider. Not good enough, or not it is enough. What was the show? Somebody's got to know. One Day at a Time. Was it One Day at a Time? It was One Day at a Time. One Day at a Time, was that it? Yeah, One Day at a Time. That's right. She was just taking it one day at a time. What a good name for a show. That could be my name. That could be my show's name. Just One Day at a Time. We don't have all the answers. We're just doing our best day by day and moving forward, and that's what Bonnie Franklin was. I don't know if anybody, you got to be of a certain age, I think. It was probably late 70s, right around, might have come on a Sunday night before or after Alice, for those that remember that. TV used to mean something. It doesn't really mean anything right now. It doesn't really mean anything. There's only a couple channels I even watch out of the thousands that are on cable. Barbara Cooper. Was that her name? Tips on wanting to go bald, but unsure. Go for it. Go for it. Okay, somebody just asked, tips for wanting to go bald, but unsure. Take the plunge. It'll grow back. Assuming your hair is thinning, Zachko, assuming your hair is thinning. I tell you what, thinning was a horrible phase of life. What I did, to be honest with you, I didn't take the plunge one day because my hair was thinning. I started cutting it shorter and shorter and shorter using the clippers, and got it down to almost no blade on the clippers. No blade on the clippers, but still there was a bit of fuzz throughout my head, a little stubble. Well, thank you. No, I do not have rabies, but I appreciate the compliment. But then one day, I shaved it with a razor, and let me tell you, it's a world different than the shortest blade. It's a world different than the shortest blade. I remember I was working downtown, and I picked up some donuts or something at the train station at a Dunkin' Donuts the first day, and there was like a mirror on the wall, and I looked at myself. And what we don't realize is I think our whole body has little tiny hair follicles, even like our forehead, and you have little tiny little fuzzes, or at least I do. Yet the area I shaved was like smooth as glass. So, looked kind of funny. And, well, thank you. So, looked kind of funny. And, well, thank you, Zach. I would say if you're thinking about it, I'd go for it, It was a little strange the first day. I felt like when I first shaved my head, there was a Star Trek like Next Generation or something with whoever was. Is that lost connection? I don't know. I guess I'm not going to worry about the lost connection. There it is. Good connection. I got to get that fixed. Good morning, two-girl mom. I would just take the plunge and shave it. You know, it was tough that first day. But again, I haven't looked back. I wouldn't take hair back if I could. So Zach, it probably will fit you. And let me tell you what, thinning hair doesn't fit anybody. I'm getting a lost connection. We're going to try it at a different angle. This is frustrating. Going on my phone Wi-Fi. And it doesn't seem to be working well. How are we doing over here? I hate bad connections. I got this fancy phone with some 5G something or other, and it's losing a connection all the time. It's quite frustrating. It's especially frustrating for a guy that wants to do a live show and entertain millions of people throughout our beautiful planet every morning. I'd like to do it every morning at 8 o'clock. But for those that are watching, you know I can't do it every morning at 8 o'clock because I'm a working man. 8 o'clock because I'm a working man. It's hard saying that without thinking of the Rush song by the same name. But anyway, for those that are watching, thank you all for tuning in. That was a really long intro. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a show I've been doing in various formats for quite some time. It is a show about me talking and kind of sharing some experiences. Look at Holly. Sharing some ups and downs we have in life. But for those that have been watching a while, you know, hello Laura, it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. And I'm excited to take I'd like to call it my first sip. My first sip since I walked Holly. And I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh. It's the French roast by Starbucks. It's still a dark roast. Hello, Tara Jane. It's still a dark roast. I usually get the Sumatra by Starbucks, but honestly, the Sumatra was out at the grocery store. And I go, well, I like the dark roast. It seems to kind of have a more full flavor, and I like it. So let's go with that. That's the little voice inside my head. When I'm making a decision, I talk like this. And I ended up picking up the French roast, and I'm not disappointed. Hello, Stacy Pooh. How are you? Do you guys have dogs? And I don't want to overly talk about dogs. Hello, Martha. I mean, some days I don't even notice when Holly's licking me. Some days I'm a little bogged out by it. Good morning, Big Head. It is a sunny day in Naperville. And again, I'm coming at you from Naperville, Illinois. It's a town about 145,000 people. A town about 35 miles west of Chicago. I'm going to risk a bad connection. I like to give you a tour. When I say a tour, I mean a spin. I live in one of the smallest homes in Naperville. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath ranch that I share with my beautiful sidekick, Holly. I like to show you what's going on outside in the world today. I'm going to go outside in the world today because I'll tell you what, I rewatch these videos. No, Holly, you're staying right here. You're staying right here. Get out of here. Go. You're staying here. I rewatch these videos, and it always looks so pretty when I come out here and the sun is shining and the skies are going. I'm going to be quiet for a minute, see if you can hear birds. I tell you what, I think the birds are coming back. I don't know what the groundhog said. I could do it out there. It's not that cold. I'm going to leave this open, get a little fresh air. Unless that throws off my lighting.
I'm such a perfectionist.
I want everything just so. Is this going to bother you? It might bother me. Hold on. Oh, somebody came back with their piggy. So yeah, it is a sunny day here in Naperville. And I looked at the weather forecast, and it's going to be a high of about 47 degrees. And you know what that means for this guy? This means, and I don't have to pick up any kids, or I don't. Well, hold on here. I'm talking too much. Let's get back to my coffee. Jack Taylor, have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in. I don't get to pick up any of my children today. And, which means, although 47 degrees isn't that warm, I might take my scooter out today and ride around on my scooter today. Always makes me so happy. That's what I was just saying, Jack Taylor. I'm probably going to take the scooter out today, I think. I'm going to wear this hoodie. I haven't showered yet. Naperville's a great town. Naperville's a great town. And I'm going to wear this hoodie and have to dress warmly because, again, it's a little colder than I like to scooter. But, again, it's going to be a sunny day, I think, most of the day. Gets great gas mileage. It's a ton of fun. And hello, Keith. And it's big enough for me to carry my work bag, and I'm not picking up my kids, because when I'm picking up my kids, especially the little babies, you know, it's frown. The mother of my children would probably frown. Would probably frown on me if I threw my little Augie on the back of my scooter. He's like 22 months old almost. He's super cute, and he gives the best hugs. He gives such nice hugs, maybe he could hold on tight. But I better not. I've joked about it before. Obviously, I'm not going to do it. But a lot of these scooters, I don't know if you know what I mean, have like what's called a back case. And it's something that can sit on the back, and you can get them pretty darn big to case. And it's something that can sit on the back, and you can get them pretty darn big to carry a small suitcase or what have you. You know, like, I don't know. I think one comes like 50 gallons maybe. And you could put Augie in the back, seatbelt them in, put a little... I wouldn't do it. Now, all you people out there that are going, oh, you can't do it. You can't ride with the baby in the scooter. I know you can't. But it'd be super cute with them looking around like this. I'd give him a bag of pretzels to sit back there because he loves little pretzels. So do I. By the way, not all pretzels are the same. I get the Rolleds Gold pretzels, and the little, not the pretzel rods, but the pretzel sticks, the little thin sticks. You know, they have the curly Q pretzel, but those are a little thicker. And Augie and I don't like them quite as much. We like the pretzel sticks by Rolled Gold, and they're nice, and they're crispy. And he and I will just kind of be going about our day, and I'll be driving the car, come up to a stoplight, because I would never take my eyes off the road. And I'd look back, and Augie's staring at me, and I'll get him a couple pretzels, and I'll hand them to him, and I'll just start crunching them. And I'm in the front seat, and he's in the back seat. And we're both crunching the crud out of our little pretzel sticks. That's why we have to drink a lot of water, all that extra salt. But anyway, so yeah, I'll probably be taking the scooter out today. But anyway, so yeah, I'll probably be taking the scooter out today. No real route, Jack Taylor. I don't just ride the scooter. That's what's fun. I don't ride the scooter just for like joy rides. It's so functional. Unlike, I don't know. Are you guys able to, is the connection coming in choppy? Because it keeps saying I'm lost connection. I'm freezing or anyone else, or is it just me? Be afraid of them choking if you aren't watching. Yeah, I get through it, Sherry. You can't watch them all their lives. You gotta let it go. But, all right, we got a good connection. Let's drink a little bit more coffee. Moon butter. Thank you so much for following the host. I so appreciate you. I so appreciate you. I so appreciate you. I love dogs so much, just joined. How appropriate is that? How appropriate is that? Hello, Moon Butter. What is Moon Butter? What's the stuff I'm talking about? I like to bring up memories from my childhood. It's not moon butter, and it's not moon cakes or moon something. But it was apple something. It was like jelly, but it wasn't quite jelly. It was brown, and it was fairly good. Hello, I love dogs. And it kind of was a jelly substitute, and it was apple something. It was apple something. Not moon pies. I know what moon pies are, and they're pretty tasty. I love zebra cakes, Little Debbie's snack. Apple butter, thank you. That's why I thought of it. I love zebra cakes, Little Debbie's snack. Apple butter, thank you. That's why I thought of it. Moon butter, yeah, apple butter. Do you guys remember apple butter? What's the deal with apple butter? Why is it called apple butter? Yeah, why is it called apple butter? It's not like butter at all. There's no dairy in it. There's no, it's like jelly, kind of. Or it's more like jelly, certainly. It's kind of an ugly color, but it's pretty dang tasty. It's not quite as sweet as jelly, I don't think. But it would be good on a piece of bread. Yeah, apple butter. Did you guys like apple butter growing up? Yeah, no, I forgot about that too. While we're touching on things that are kind of from the past, do they still make, it's got two names. It's got two names. And neither our name is pretty. Neither name is good at all. And it's about the same color as apple butter. Do they still make liverwurst? Also known as Braunschweiger. Yeah, Keith, I'll be back outside. I'll be back outside when the weather gets nice. I'll probably go on tour a little bit and be bouncing around. And I don't know. I don't have any great plans. Somebody asked if I had planned to be outside when the weather gets a little nicer. I haven't planned what I'm doing next hour. But I'm sure I will. I do enjoy shooting the videos outside, and I'm getting a crappy connection in my house, so I probably should go outside. But, do you guys remember Braunschweiger? Or liverwurst? Well, let me tell you, liver, first of all, is about the worst tasting stuff on the planet. We're not meant to eat liver. But Braunschweiger, ironically, you have some in your fridge right now? Hello, Tammy Marie. That's strange. I mean, maybe it's not strange. I mean, it might not be strange at all. I mean, it tastes actually fairly good. It actually tastes fairly good. Jake, I appreciate that. Yeah, Keith, it does taste good. It does taste good. You know the problem with liverwurst? Is, when I was a kid, and we were all probably, anyone that's my age-ish. Yeah, but you're saying love it on white bread? I was going to say that's the problem with it. We'd get like Wonder Bread, which is very, it's white but it's super breakable. And you'd try and smear the liverwurst on the bread, and it would tear the bread apart. Is there a way? Oh, I do like mustard. Is there a way to soften up the liverwurst for proper spreading on the white bread? Because it would always shred my bread. Maybe it could be great on a bagel, because a bagel's tough, bagel's strong. I just had 2 bagels for breakfast for anybody that cares. Toast it lightly, toast the bread first. Good morning, Scott Concrete. Got to spread it slow. See, that's not me. I'm not really slow. You did not like it then? I could imagine some kids would hate it, Joy, so I can see that. It definitely had a weird, kind of interesting flavor, but it was kind of spicy and it was kind of good. And again, I like business. I like the thought of marketing. I thought of For those that I've been watching, you know I just started working at Super Target last week. I'm already thinking all these sorts of commercials I want to do for Super Target. But I think from a marketing perspective, we could bring Braunschweiger back, but market it with a different name. Market with it a different name. No child, no kid, almost no adult is going to want to take a bite out of something called Braunschweiger or liverwurst. You know what I mean? What could we call it? Something patties or something spread. Something nice spread. Some nice spread. What could we call it? I don't know. Joyous spread instead of liverwurst or Braunschweiger. Meat, no, but meat paste wouldn't sound that good. That wouldn't sell that well either. Let's save this one and remember this for liver pate. No, again, the word liver, pate's nice. I give you that, Scott Concrete. Pate is a nice sounding word. But liver, excuse me, sounded like a whoopee cushion while we're bringing back memories from our childhood. Liverwurst was cheaper than bologna, spiced ham, and chicken roll. Yeah. Yeah, my mom, that must be why. I think when you're raised in the 70s, I think everyone was broke in the 70s. You know? I grew up in a town called Downers Grove. The average home in Downers Grove is probably like $700,000 now. We weren't wealthy. We were middle class if we were lucky, and everybody was pretty much. Everyone, nobody had money in the 70s. Nobody had money. We were all kind of broke. I mean, I'm sure there were some wealthy kids running around, you know, but coffee with Ken is a nice sounding word. What was I saying? Oh, money. So yeah, that's probably why we were all eating liverwurst or Braunschweiger. Do you think I could put the name Coffee with Ken 1? Somebody said, no, it is a nice sounding word, Coffee with Ken 1, which I appreciate the compliment. But do you think we could remarket liverwurst, a.k.a. Braunschweiger, as Coffee with Ken 1? Would it sell? With my face on the package? With my face on the package. I know a few people that would hate that. Let's have a little more coffee. It's funny. I talked about working at Super Target. For 17 years, I was a realtor. And we had a very flexible schedule, so we could kind of go, well, I don't have any appointments today. I might lay on the couch and not do a dang thing. And if you have that flexibility in your life to do nothing, I think you take it for granted. You take it for granted. So I have the day off my job at Super Target today. And I'm really looking forward to my Monday, I'll tell you that. I'm really looking forward to my day. And I talked about it before. If the life was always perfect, I don't think we'd enjoy it as much. Or if the weather was always perfect, I don't think we'd enjoy it as much. We'd take it for granted. And when I was working as a realtor, you like the flexible schedule, but then you ended up doing an open house on a beautiful Sunday afternoon with the Bears on, or you're showing homes at 8 o'clock at night, and you're not working during the day. You're kind of going, what am I going to do today? And that's almost every day feels like that. However, now that I'm a 9-to-5er, although it won't be 9-to-5er officially, it'll be 7 to 3. I think will be my typical work day. Which is really going to bum out my... Jack Taylor, welcome back! Which is really going to bum out my live show and you guys, but we'll work through it. It's great, motocross. It's actually great. It's great. I mean, I have the day off. I'm celebrating the day off. It's so good. I can't wait for my day off today. No, it's good. It's good to feel productive. It's good to, I don't know. It's good to feel productive. I'd say it's good to get paid, but I haven't been paid yet. But I'm looking forward to getting paid. My tremendously huge paycheck. Let me drink a little more coffee. Hello, Misfits. Was that a band? Was Misfits a punk band? Is Misfits a band? It must be. Is Misfits a band? Does somebody know? I grew up again. I was born in '68. In 8th grade, I was 12. And it was right. It was during like the punk revolution. And right as I was like in 7th grade, Misfits. Right. It's funny you say that. Your kindergarten teacher was Misfits. My kindergarten teacher was Miss Crabtree. That sounds like out of a book. Miss Crabtree. Miss Crabtree. It really was. I've never met another Crabtree. Oh, you're kidding. I'm not kidding. My kindergarten teacher was named Miss Crabtree. She was a nice woman. It's not a very nice name. Kind of like Braunschweiger. It's like a storybook teacher name. It's not like a real live teacher name. Football player is named Crabtree? Okay, yeah, there is. There is a receiver, I think, named Crabtree. Okay, good. So sometimes when I think way back in my deepest memory recesses, I think I must be making this up. It couldn't have really happened. Did I really have a kindergarten teacher named Crabtree? I did. Anyway, let's drink a little more coffee. I don't even know what time it is. Time doesn't matter. It's my day off. What am I going to do today? I don't know. I just might recline on my couch. Let's see how it feels. Oh, I mean, it feels okay. I could use a pillow. And I'd rather be sitting up drinking my coffee. But I got plenty of coffee left. No, I am not Haitian. Do I look Haitian? Do I sound Haitian? I'm drinking it black. I drink my coffee black at home, and I'm drinking the French roast by Starbucks. I stopped by the store the other day, and it was funny because I was gone most of the day. I was gone. I leave sometimes at like 7 in the morning to go to work, and then I had an appointment in the afternoon, and I knew Holly needed to get out, and I hoped my neighbor was getting her out, and this is going to be bad. I stopped by the store because I wanted some different varieties of coffee, and one of the coffees I never saw the movie Airplane. One of the coffees I picked was the French roast by Starbucks, which is a dark roast, and it's quite delicious. Let's have another sip. I talk about it. Yeah, no, French roast is good. I talk a lot about it. I probably said it 50 times. Do you want to know why I drink black coffee? Do you want to know why I drink black coffee? People will occasionally come up and call me, hey, are you Coffee with Ken? Yeah, I like dark roast too. And again, I usually get the Sumatra, but the Sumatra was out at the store, and the Sumatra was out at the store, so I just picked another option. The word of wisdom for today. Oh, yes, you want to hear about the coffee. It's not that exciting of a story. And it's only, it's totally true, but there's other reasons too. I believe in Holly sitting over there on her bed, licking her private parts. First name Coffee, middle name with Ken. Word of wisdom. Oh, word of wisdom. Don't put me under pressure. I can't make up a word of wisdom. You're now Coffee. Coffee. That was from Green Line. Or Green Mile, I mean. I think that might have been the guy's last name, Coffee. That was the guy's last name, the big guy, Michael Duncan Clark or something. No wisdoms here, I assure you. Yeah, no, it was a good movie. Amazingly long, Motocross. Amazingly long. Amazingly long, but it was a really good movie. Tom Hanks is in a lot of great movies. Bring Back Liverwurst. Very long, very long. You know, it's weird that people struggle with long movies. Like, a lot of me thinks you're getting more for the money. You are getting more for the money. Why is it that long movies are almost a problem? You know, why is it that they're almost a problem? Seems like you'd like it. It's a good deal. I like good deals. So let me have a little more coffee. See if the conversation takes any random turns. I'm going to have to shower. Yeah, I heard Avatar. I was thinking that too. Avatar was really long. Because it's hard to make a long movie seem shorter than what it is. Pacing and editing. For those that are wondering, my man Jack Taylor is edits film. He edits film. I'm not totally sure exactly what he does, but he works in film editing. It seems like he'd help me out here, because donuts were buy one, get one free at Mariano's. Mariano's has some quality donuts. Yeah, Titanic was a great movie. Mariano's has some quality donuts. There's no doubt about it. They're so much better than Dunkin' Donuts. And they got a nice variety, and they're fresh. And honestly, and this is going to go against my fresh thing, they sell like a dozen that they didn't sell the day before. This is going to sound gross to somebody, but for those that are value conscious, like occasionally I've been value conscious in life, you know, I think like the next morning, sometimes you can get the donuts they didn't sell for like $3.50 for a huge box of a dozen donuts. You love bringing your Dunkin' Donuts box to the gym. That's strange. That's a strange place to bring a box of Dunkin' Donuts to the gym. I always liked, speaking of Dunkin' Donuts and memories to our past, I like what we called the road apple, which was like the blueberry glazed one. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. A lot of weight to it from Dunkin' Donuts. It was shaped like this, and it had like blueberries kind of crammed in it, or little blueberry crumbs, and it was heavily glazed all over it. I really liked that one. And I also, they had like a chocolate cream filled and a vanilla cream filled donut, which was a sugar coated donut with like somebody must have taken a tube of not whipped cream, of like chocolate cream and shoved it out, and it was hanging out the outside of the donut. It's amazing how much sugar. Hey, Julie Flanagan, thank you. I appreciate you tuning in today. It's amazing how much sugar kids can consume, how much food kids can consume. How much food kids can consume. You know, I had two older brothers and a younger sister, and when we were all in our teens, no wonder my parents were buying Braunschweiger or liverwurst and apple butter and generic. Because we must have eaten it, a lot of food. And we're all like runners. So we're burning calories like machines and needing to, I mean, holy smokes. I complain about the grocery bill. It's just me here. I complain about a $9 box of cereal. I won't pay $9 for cereal, not at this time. I haven't gotten my head around it yet. I think it's offensive. Let's have a little more coffee. I think I saw our star friend RJ come back. Miss Crabtree didn't teach me English. That was kindergarten. I learned how to speak I ain't speaking properly since I was in the 3rd grade. Have you seen Guys? I don't know what that... RJ is in the house. RJ, I've missed you. Somebody just asked, what kind of milk do I use in my coffee? I never got to the exciting story of why I drink it black. But nobody cared. You wanted words of wisdom from me. You wanted words of wisdom from me. I had no wisdom for you. We have words of wisdom from me. I had no wisdom for you. We haven't really needed Q, RJ. I think, I know they're hiding out there. I think one of our troll friends made a peep, came out for a second, boop, beep, and made a kind of lame comment, and then went back in and hid. So we haven't needed Q, but I miss Q, but not as much as I missed you, RJ. I actually was worried about you a little bit. I sent a text to you. I figured you were doing some high hoity-toity engineering stuff, building a bridge, or I don't know, designing a building, or paving a road, or whatever you mechanical engineers do. It's the groundhog. Are you saying RJ's the groundhog? He's he's RJ came out like 2 weeks ago. This is RJ walking out of his house. He came out and he saw his shadow and he scurried back into his house and said, "I will not watch Coffee with Ken any longer. I'm gonna say I was traveling for work." RJ, welcome back. Did you travel anywhere fun for work? We're all so excited. Does everyone here know RJ? Hey, thank you so much, Motocross. I appreciate you. Maybe RJ? Hey, thank you so much, Motocross. I appreciate you. Maybe I should just call you Eric, but I might call you Motocross. I don't know. Hey, real quick before you go, Motocross. Motocross must be the motorcycles on it. What do they call dirt biking on motocross track? Is that just BMX? Oh, wow. Japan. That's cool. I've never been out to Asia. Never been to Asia. This should become an RJ welcome back party. But I'm already running out of things to say. I mean, what time is it? I'm going to get my watch. Hold on. You know, I don't like to go longer than an hour. But it's only 8:37, so I'm not in danger. Hey, thank you so much for following the host. Do I like sushi? I do. But I like sushi in the same way I like oysters. I look at oysters and sushi as just a vehicle to get various hot, saucy type things into my mouth. You know what I mean? Like with oysters, I'll put horseradish and Tabasco and I'll go, and you can't really taste the oysters. And with sushi, I'll layer it up with soy sauce and wasabi and you can't really taste the sushi. But let me tell you, the horseradish is delicious. And the wasabi is delicious. Yeah, RJ, hey, we agree on a food thing, RJ. Yeah, RJ, hey, we agree on a food thing, RJ. We agree on a food thing. I mean, Joy just asked RJ if they had amazing sushi in Japan. Amazing sushi to me is just really good wasabi. Really good wasabi. If you're like me, and I assume that you are, at least somewhat like me, since we're all humans, do you ever put like a lot of wasabi on a piece of sushi and it hits your sinuses and you go, ah, ah. It hurts. It almost like you're punched in the nose. And then you come back crying. I love that feeling. I don't know why I love that feeling. I mean, I don't know if it's really positive feeling at all, if it's good for the senses, or I don't know, if it's got any redeeming quality other than it's an amazingly powerful feeling. I'm going to drink a little more coffee. I'm going to drink a little more coffee. Sashimi. Can you put wasabi on sashimi? I hope that you can. I put wasabi on open wounds. I'll heal quicker. Jack Taylor, that's because you're a man's man. That's because you're a real man's man. You put wasabi on open wounds. And I drink my beer only out of a dirty glass. That glass isn't dirty enough for me, bartender. Can you... I won't say it. But I need a dirty glass. And yes, I too put wasabi on open wounds. My coffee's almost gone. I mean, you know I have more. But you also know I'm very excited about my day because it's my day off. And I'm going to take my scooter out, I think. It's got to be about 40 degrees for me to start with my scooter. I mean, I've ridden it in the 20s, which is too dang cold. But for today, if it gets maybe low 40s, I'll probably take it out. I'll just dress warm. Maybe wear a pair of PJs underneath my jeans. Wear this heavy sweatshirt. Wear my macho leather coat. I got a leather coat. I think it's a really nice leather coat. I mean, it looks nice, I think. But it's so dang heavy that I almost only wear it if I'm riding my scooter. I mean, might weigh, that I almost only wear it if I'm riding my scooter. I mean, it might weigh, I don't know, might weigh like 20 pounds. It might weigh like 20 pounds. It's almost like one of those bulletproof vests. You see cops walk into Starbucks and they're wearing these bulletproof. All right, hold on, hang with me. Gonna take off the sweatshirt. Gonna rock my leather coat. Oh, I don't even need to work out. I just pop on this coat. There I am. How do I look? What is this? I'm testing. Actually, I'm not testing. Back to RJ, I knew you'd hop on and want me to do push-ups. But let me tell you, last night I did 10 push-ups and 10 sit-ups. And I go, I enjoyed that. I'm going to do a 10 again tomorrow night. And so I don't want to do push-ups this morning because I'm going to do them tonight. And my thought, and I've only done it one day in a row. Here's my thought. I believe in habits and progress over time. I've only done it one day in a row. Here's my thought. I believe in habits and progress over time. And I think too often for me, I honestly go up too quickly. Yeah, but the Fonz wouldn't have a blue shirt. I go up too quickly in my push-ups. Like I'll do 10 one day, 11 the next day, and then I'll be at like 20, obviously, in 10 days. And you get tired of that. But my plan, and it's only a plan, and I've only done it one day, is that I'm going to do 10 every night for a week, and then go to 11 every night for a week, and just see how that works. And build up from there. And in a year, I'd be doing 60 a night. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm wearing my leather coat. It's got me in a mood for scooter riding and for the rest of my day. And I'm just throwing it out there, but I did enjoy it. I was sitting there going, I'm working on all these aspects of my life, getting so much of my life in order. And the one area I sort of neglected is my working out, my fitness, not my health, because I'm taking care of my health. At least I'm taking care of it, addition by subtraction, by not drinking or smoking. But I'm not physically as fit as I'd like. And I did a video yesterday saying, hey, I got, probably 30 years left on this planet. I want to make the best of them. And I'll bet you if I felt a little more physically fit, that would be a good thing. So I was sitting there at Starbucks after I dropped Augie off at his mom's house. I was editing the crud out of some videos. Oh, I love that ride. I was editing some videos and I thought that I'm going to go... no, I can't say goodbye to donuts. I thought I was going to come back home and just do 10 push-ups and 10 sit-ups. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you, John Bradley. I'm signing off in just a moment. I do post all these replays on YouTube. Hope you follow me there. I hit 750 subscribers over there. Yeah, no, I agree, Tom. I hit 750 subscribers there this morning, and I think you start making money over there at 1,000. So I'm getting closer, and I'm excited about that, and I'm excited about things, and I'm excited about the sunshine, and I'm excited about my heavy leather coat. I'm excited about riding my scooter, and I'm excited about the day, and I hope you are as well. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you had a great night's sleep. Hope you got plenty of coffee in your future. I want to thank you so much for following along on my journey and joining me this morning. I appreciate you. And again, I appreciate you for watching and for all the love and support you give me and for just being along for the ride. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.